There are many places where you can find and copy lessons that have been created by others that you can use with your own students in your Seesaw class. First of all, you could go to the Office of Teaching and Learning's Lesson Repository spreadsheet. There, you could go to the subject or lesson that you want to copy. Go ahead and click on the link for that lesson. This will open up a copy of that lesson in a web page so that you can preview the lesson. You can see the directions, you can see any teacher notes, you can see if there's a template available that your students will be writing on or working with. You can go ahead and tap on the Save Activity button, and that will add a copy of this activity to your My Library, where all of your activities that you've created yourself or that you've copied from other locations exist. Here you can see that lesson, so you can go ahead and tap on it. Here you could tap on the three dots in the bottom right corner, and you could tap on Copy and Edit, and go ahead and adjust those directions if you want to, or add your own voice reading those instructions to help support your students. Once you've finished making any changes that you want, you can go ahead and tap on Save, and then you're ready to assign this activity out to your students. You can also copy and use lessons from the Seesaw community, the district library, and your school library in Seesaw and assign those to your students as well. Go ahead and tap on the green plus sign to locate these. Tap on Assign Activity. To go to the Seesaw community, tap on the Community tab. And here you can search for activities by changing the subject, by typing in a specific keyword that you're looking for, or just by browsing through the thumbnails of the activities that you can see. When you find one that looks interesting, go ahead and click on it. Here you can see a template in this activity. You can see the teacher's directions, and if you like this activity, tap on the heart to favorite it. That will add a copy of this lesson to your My Library so that you'll be able to assign it to your students. From there, you can go back to your My Library. You can click on that activity and click on the three dots in the bottom corner again and copy and edit that activity if you want to make any changes to it. So here you could adjust the directions to maybe make them a little bit more clear for your students. You could maybe change some of the language or vocabulary if you use different vocabulary. And again, you could add your own voice reading these directions to students and making this more clear for them. When you're finished adjusting this lesson, go ahead and click on Save. And now you're ready to click on the Assign button and assign this activity out to your students. You can also click on School and District to locate other lessons that have been created or curated by someone at your school, maybe on your grade level team or at the district level. Here, look for the tab under School and District that says My Schools and District. There you can change to St. Paul Independent School District to find the lessons that have been added to the district library. Here again, you can search for lessons by changing the subject or typing in specific keywords that you want to search for. You can also browse through the thumbnails to find a lesson that looks interesting that you want to assign to your students. When you find one, go ahead and click on the thumbnail, and from there you can tap on the heart to favorite this activity, which again will add it to your My Library so that you'll be able to edit it and assign it out to your students. You can also click on the School and District tab, and then on the My Schools and District button, and find your own school on this list to find lessons that have been created by other teachers and possibly even your grade level team members at your school. Here again, you can search by subject, you can type in specific keywords, or you can browse through the thumbnails to find a lesson that looks interesting to you. When you find one, go ahead and tap on that lesson thumbnail. Again, you can see the teacher notes, you can see the directions, you could decide if you want to assign this to your students as is, or you can tap on the heart to add it to your My Library by favoriting it. And from there, once you go back to your My Library, you'll see that lesson now added to your My Library, and you can go in and tap on this lesson, scroll down, tap on the three dots in the bottom right corner, and from there you can copy and edit this activity if you see that you want to change anything about these directions, or again if you want to add your voice reading these directions to your students to give them some additional audio support. When you're finished adjusting this lesson, go ahead and click on the Save button, and now this lesson is ready for you to tap on the Assign button and assign to your students.